Like, I love that. Girl, look at you. Realizing who the fuck you are and realizing, I'm not going to deal with this any longer. I need to get up out of this. I need to do what's best for me. And you did that shit. And that's why you a boss ass bitch, because you did that shit. You did that shit. Never forget that you did that shit.
Welcome back to another episode of the Do Not Resuscitate podcast. We hope that you all are enjoying your week, your weekend, or whatever it may be when you hear this. Here on this podcast, we are pulling the plugs on things that no longer serve us, because why the fuck not? We hope that you all hear something that makes you want to come back. Let's jump right into these intros.
Hey y'all, it's the D.N.R. Denise, your favorite redhead.
Not mine.
Girl, fuck you already.
That's how we gonna get started. All right.
I missed y'all.
I missed you too. Hey everybody,
I'm
Nicole
Tommy.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, it's not.
Not yet. DNRT. Hey everybody, it's Nicole, the N in DNR.
If I go, that means he gets to go.
Yeah.
I'm Tommy.
He said, I'm going to go whether you go or not.
When I said I miss y'all, I was looking at the light-skinned people.
Here you go.
I'm chocolate.
Anyway.
I like chocolate.
I mean,
Thank you, Nicole.
He owned one.
I mean, clearly he missed us.
I got to figure out how to mute his mic.
Oh, man.
So, hi, guys.
Hi.
It's Rithia, the nice one.
The nice one?
I'm glad she over there.
Right, because when lightning strike.
Over there.
Nicole, you asked me to sit right next to you.
I did, but I didn't know you was going to get on here lying right away.
I am nice.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
How was your week, y'all weekend? I mean, it's been about a month since we recorded, so what's been up?
Life been motherfucking life, and let me tell you, no.
That's all. Yeah.
Life been life.
For all of us, so I get it. Tommy, it's been a month since we recorded. How have you been?
He been struggling without us.
I know.
I've been doing very well.
AKA struggling with us.
On your daughter getting her master's.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big masters, not the little one.
I still got the ticket.
I know that's right.
When did she graduate?
Saturday.
Only black people.
I was about to say that's just like a hospital band.
Fucking black people be like, yeah,
you see,
I
got it.
When you ain't never been nowhere.
Well, I definitely ain't never had nobody in my none of my children have a master's, so I ain't been nowhere.
I mean,
you proud, but still,
you can save it, but you ain't got to wear it for a week.
Like frame it or something.
Right.
Is she the
Take
oldest?
that.
She's the oldest.
Okay.
With your actual, do you have actual tickets?
This was a ticket. This was
Okay, so take a picture that you guys had or something that
I'm sure she got the
Put in
the
the,
pictures from the
what's
actual
that?
graduation. Put it in the photo album.
this is equivalent to like when somebody like pass away and people like grade or kind of dictate their mourning and how they cry and we mourn how we mourn, we celebrate how we celebrate.
I'm just saying, like,
I
still
like it.
keep it, but I'm just saying you don't have to wear
I
it.
got you.
It's only been
It's a
couple
badge of
days.
honor. I understand that, but like I have stuff from. I still got Tyler umbilical cord.
Period.
Why not? That's my firstborn.
That's nasty.
It's
In the baby book.
Yeah, I still have all. I got the clothes he came home from the hospital. I have like his blankie. I have
I'm not
all of that.
sentimental about stuff like that.
Yeah, my mom is, so I get it.
Umbilical cord.
I mean, it's in the little baggie. It's
Sealed
in the
up
book,
in the book. Yeah, I get it.
No, I shouldn't say that because I have like my mom's hair.
that's
Oh,
not
she
witchcraft
died.
at all. I'm just like I would think of voodoo if I hear.
Really? Yeah, I definitely ain't on that. I don't know.
That's what I would think
that.
of.
She said that's not witchcraft
Yeah,
at
I
all.
definitely don't know nothing about
If I
that.
can go in my mom has a shirt of my aunt's that was originally pink. It was a hot pink shirt and had black polka dots on it. And my aunt would wear this shirt all the time to bed. It was like a muumuu type of thing.
Okay.
Or it was a t-shirt, but she was wearing it as a muumuu. My aunt passed away when I was in the 5th grade. My mother still has this shirt. She still wears it. The pocket is hanging off, meaning her whole titty is hanging out. She does not care. It no longer has color. Like the shirt is so thin, you can literally see through it. But she keeps it. And I'll be like, baby, just let me frame it. Let me take a piece of it and quilt it like no. I think it's disgusting. But she want to let her nipple hang out, by all means. Let your nipple hang free, because there's that.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little nipple.
Your nipple be hanging out at home?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little woman nipple.
I gotta change it now. Jeez.
How was y'all Mother's Day? Oh, okay.
You know what? I didn't wish y'all a happy Mother's Day. I'm sorry. Happy Mother's Day to you mothers.
Happy Mother's Day, Ruthia and Nicole.
I spent my Mother's Day in the ER.
Oh no.
So
No.
yep.
How are you feeling now?
Right. I'm like,
I
are you
feel
okay?
alright right now?
Did they give you snacks in the ER? Did they treat you good?
Did they give you a warm blanket at least?
Yeah, well, I took my blanket with me.
Period. Because you paid for it. Shit.
No, I mean I took my blanket from home.
Oh,
with me.
okay.
How do you typically
Well,
celebrate?
they gave me some. They just gave me some soup to make sure I could hold it down before they left.
Greetings, Aziza.
Hey, Aziza.
Hey, Ziza.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Aw.
But you don't got none of his hair though, right?
Girl, shut up.
And if she did,
She finna be fucking weird too. I don't care if I'm humping on her. She's still fucking weird if she got his hair.
nigga, you got a whole organ.
Do I?
Umbilical cord.
That's not his
Didn't
organ.
work.
You know?
I told you which one's working. Which
What
one's
does it do? Does it have an exclamation point on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I have no idea.
Anyways, how do you typically celebrate Mother's Day? What's your typical?
I don't have like any specific tradition.
Oh.
But this year I was kind of sad because my sister was here from DC.
Mm-hmm.
My son
Hey,
was
sis.
here. My niece had a baby on Saturday,
Aw.
and I was sick.
So this was her first Mother's Day. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I can't remember my first Mother's Day. It probably was trash.
Oh, I hope not.
How did you spend Mother's Day?
So originally I said I wasn't celebrating Mother's Day this year because I felt like I had failed parenthood this year. But that's just because like raising these teenage boys, like I Googled it. It ain't no instructions nowhere. Like
It's not. He's how old?
15.
Yeah, that's when my son went mental retarded. So just
Like
it's
I
that age.
was literally like
Think about
I
he
ain't on it.
half child, half man. He in a battle within himself. Seriously.
Listen.
So just try to give him a little more.
I was
grace.
like, I failed. I don't want to do it. And then that was an excuse for me not to like spend money on my mama and my sister. Then I actually had a great, but we ended up having a great Mother's Day. So
That's great.
We did, well, let me not lie. I did church in my church, and the first lady of the Milwaukee district, which is from Chicago. Her and her husband came. So we had her. She did a great service. Then the church gave out Mother's Day gift baskets.
Oh, that's cute. What was in your basket?
Girl, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I know it was some sanitizer in there. And
Some
sanitizer.
Sanitizer.
It was just like a bunch of
That's how my
treats.
That's how my nieces say it.
It was,
So
I did get a really pretty scarf. It was some candy.
What is sanitizer?
The sanitizer. The stuff you squeeze on your hand and supposed to kill.
Sanitizer.
Same thing, sanitizer.
you made it one word.
Because what's the point of saying them both?
Because
Sanitizer.
it's 2 words, maybe.
Hand sanitizer. So it was some lotion, some lip gloss, some chapsticks. Why y'all I need the buttons.
Girl, fuck you.
The fuck. Because you want to be shot at. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I had a great time. I went through a drive-through movie. I had some brunch.
Oh, you did everything.
Yeah, I cooked lunch.
Okay,
We did
period. What you
drive-through.
cook, sis?
I ain't telling y'all because y'all gonna talk about my food. Y'all gonna talk about how I talk.
I still want to know what
made
you cook.
biscotti.
I said I cook brunch, and I don't eat spaghetti like that.
I said biscotti.
I can say spaghetti.
Okay, good.
Anyway, so I didn't make it. I bought cheese danishes.
Okay.
I had some turkey kielbasa,
Oh.
cheese, eggs, potatoes O'Brien, chocolate covered strawberries,
Period.
and mimosas.
You did your thing.
Strawberries.
What you say?
Chocolate covered strawberries. Strawberries.
Okay.
Y'all some haters. Anywho, but yeah, we had fun. Me and Tyler and Bella and my sister, we hung out all day. We exchanged gifts. My mom came over. We exchanged gifts with her. And then we also went to dinner after drive-through movie.
Okay. That was cute.
The drive-through movie was fun, but it was raining, so we didn't get to like what we normally do.
Yeah.
Lift up the back and so whatever. But yeah, it was fun. For the first time, I feel like I had a good Mother's Day, even though I was
That's
I
good.
am not celebrating. And Tyler was looking at me like, bitch, yes, you is. So
See, he still love his mama.
Exactly.
he ain't got no choice.
I mean, he don't, but still,
But
Even though-
clearly
he showed
Right.
it.
Which was a lot of confirmation for me. Like, we going through the runts of parenthood and growing up, but excuse me, there's some
nobody said
balance.
it was parenthood is not perfect. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You're gonna make a lot more mistakes. That's just the way it is.
I just
there
hope
is
that I
no
have the
manual. You do have to
opportunity
learn.
to make more mistakes.
I'm looking for the gunshot. Sorry.
Right as I said, I want to make sure I can have more opportunity with my
Pow! One to the head. Now you know she did.
wow. Great timing.
Right. Okay. We got 2 gunshots. Ooh, that's a
No, that's a sniper, ain't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Did y'all see the movie The Mother?
Yes.
No, I have not.
Yes, I did. I done watched it 3 times.
Me and Tyler cuddled up on the couch and watched that movie, and oh my
That was good, wasn't it?
Whoo.
That was really good.
That was a good movie. Great watch. I advise everybody to go and watch that.
Who's in the movie?
J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez.
And Omari Hardwick. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Mhm.
Amari.
Yeah.
Ghost. Him.
Yeah. But it was real. It was
It was a
good.
good
I've
movie.
seen it 3 times already. It was so good.
It was good. It definitely was. It was worth the watch. You should definitely go and watch it. Tommy, what did you do for Mother's Day for the children of your mother, for your mother, your
So I
people in
have
your
this
life?
thing. I would only celebrate Mother's Day for my mother because the children should celebrate the Mother's Day with their mother. So they took her to breakfast for Mother's Day.
So you didn't eat?
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything Mother's Day. I did nothing.
You didn't do nothing?
No, I didn't do anything. No.
Did you at least send her a text say Happy Mother's Day?
I did say Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
Why is that? Why do you?
What I do is put it through the kids. Like I'll help them find something and make sure you get something for your mother, whatever. But she's not my mother. She's my ex-wife, actually. But it's
So you don't.
So were you
ahead.
still like that when y'all were married, that you would only celebrate for your mother even though y'all were married at that time? Okay.
How does she feel about that? That face said he didn't give a fuck.
I don't know. I mean, it's never. Really
It wasn't
been,
ever a
it wasn't
conversation?
a big deal. Like it was just like.
She knew that you were celebrating her through the children, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty trifling if you don't celebrate and the kids don't celebrate. That's
Right,
real trifling.
right.
Yeah.
It's pretty trash.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, celebrate your mama, and but yeah, my mother's no longer with me, so.
So do you feel like that's a cause as to why you don't?
It probably attributes to it. Like there's some triggers when you watch Facebook. Everybody got their mama on there,
Right.
and then you get mad at people who have to be mad at their mama. Like, go say hi to your damn mama.
Yeah.
Or I know somebody whose kids didn't get their mother anything. I'm like, what? I got on. I'm like, what the hell kind of son are you? Like,
Yeah,
Right.
I
your
definitely
mama.
was looking at Tyler sideways, like, bro, where you get this money from to buy all these gifts? Like, you out here, you prostituting? That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
He loved
my
it.
God.
He bought several gifts. Like, Tyler buys really, really great gifts, and I was like,
That's pretty cool.
I just asked you if you had some money.
Yeah, my kids did good this year, I think.
He 15. He ain't got job.
Yeah.
I took my
And we know his
mother.
daddy ain't giving no money to buy me.
Because he's out here trying to cape for you, but we ain't.
I saw
That's my
it.
baby. Period.
I saw it and I just kind of Hey Sam, Team Seal 365.
Period.
But for Mother's Day, I took my mother to Hammond, Indiana, to the Horseshoe Casino to the OJ's concert. We made a weekend of it, so we drove down
I seen your
Saturday.
mama the other day.
We drove down Saturday morning, went to the concert that night, and then drove back Sunday morning, and then went to brunch back here in Milwaukee.
Nice. Did she enjoy herself?
Yeah, she did.
Or did you enjoy it for her?
Both.
Because we know you like old music.
And do. And do.
Denise was
Okay.
I hope Denise was not twerking to the OJ.
I was not twerking to the OJs, okay?
She definitely was stepping though.
No, I wasn't. I was looking at Eddie Levert. I didn't know that he was that old and sick. Like he
Oh,
was.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It just never registered. I don't think I've ever seen him in concert, so it just never registered exactly how old he is.
I know the name, but I can't really think of the face. I can only think of Joe Levert's face.
Well, let's find him.
He ain't
Hold,
over
please.
one of these there.
Here we go.
I mean, if we gonna, pull up some silver foxes, make sure you
Man, you
Man.
see that one with that all white? He got the
What's
all
his
white
name?
beard. I don't know. But he is
not Mr. Biggs.
Oh,
But
Well, I mean,
Mr.
it's him.
I'm like Mr.
It's Mr.
Ron
Biggs.
Isley.
Him. I like to call him by his real name.
Yes,
That
Mr.
is a
Mr.
silver-
Ron Isley.
I think he got a younger, really young.
He does.
Woman in white.
He
And I think
does.
I'm still too old to be his young woman.
Man, you know he don't want my old rusty self.
But that only leaves me. I'm still a young tenderoni.
But you act older than me.
This is
Right.
also true.
He gonna be like,
to see the old man.
you want to go see my cousin. I don't want to.
He was like, I'm trying to go see Future. You know, I was on the song with him.
Oh man,
They got a song together, so shit.
What's that? The worst song. His one song is terrible. The Plug. That's awful with 2
That-
Chainz.
Oh yeah.
is
Oh
awful.
yeah, that's what it
I
was.
don't think
It's
I've
2
ever
Chainz.
heard
I thought it was Future.
Oh,
Shit,
my-
they
go
them
listen
the
to
same
it's the
person.
worst.
If
It's
it's the
It's
worst
not.
song.
It's not.
Who's
Ron
slamming doors?
Isley should have sat his ass down.
The Plug is terrible.
Like, Mr.
Nah,
Sir,
I'm
you
good.
are not the plug. Okay.
Yeah, that was bad.
I'm
He
good on
should
all
never
of
do
that.
that. So.
Mm-mm. They should probably be pulling the plug.
Right.
That's it right there. Pull the
We gonna
plug.
pull the plug on the plug.
Straight up. Okay, so
Trying to wait on Tommy to get this image up. It's not working.
she could just pull them up.
I don't care to see him for real.
Oh, okay.
But since we talked about it, I wanted to see that the people
Yeah.
see it.
They probably don't want to see his old self.
Aziza definitely don't, because she only looking at me.
Period. Okay.
Okay.
Me and Bay back together, and it's such a beautiful thing.
Period.
I love Aziza.
Took y'all long enough, but you know.
Girl, fuck you. I ain't even have to push the button.
Oh,
Anyways, let's get into the
Okay.
topic. So
Oh wait, I got it.
Oh, this damn tea. As we're still waiting.
Okay. It's a little work to do this whole production thing, you know.
That's the picture that you found.
You want to know what he looked like? What?
I mean that's what he looked like now.
A
So.
damn mess.
Well, actually, he looked like Gerald Levert, but with gray.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's Eddie. He looked like his name Eddie.
He do.
Yeah, he do. Eddie Joe.
He looked like a Mr. Dom. Oh, thank you, Sam.
He beer fishing. He is not handsome.
Thank you,
He's
Aziza.
not.
Now, see, now as a man, I sound like
Well, I
I'm
that
hating,
picture of
but
her.
He's not cute.
he's
at
got
all.
he's all his life without a beard.
He
Looked
is
like
not.
Ronald Isley. All of a sudden, he looked like he's Zaddy. Then all of a sudden,
Oh, he's not. But Ronald Isley is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Between the sheets and stuff. Anyways, let's get to this topic.
Yeah.
So we didn't even give him a topic for today, did we? He ain't even put it up there. That's how you know we've been off. It's cool. So this week's topic is going to be part 1 of a series. Do we agree on the take care?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, don't judge us, judge your mama.
Or your bald head granny
Oh, geez.
Without the sides.
with no edges and a mustache.
She probably got a beard too. Just
Look,
saying.
Bob-
She a silver fox.
5 o'clock
Cougar.
shadow.
She a cougar. Hey, don't come for my little 12-year-old man. So I'm gonna do the rest of the episode like this.
She real annoying.
Shoot, I'm gonna have to do all this.
Tommy, get your
yes.
people together. Anyways, this week's topic
We can't
is
be
going
serious
to
for
be
nothing.
Part 1 of a 3-part series. So it's going to be this week is going to be self-care, and then I'm not going to say next week. The next episode, whenever that may be, is going to be mental health, and then we'll bring the two together because obviously self-care and mental health goes hand in hand.
Definitely.
We're gonna try to be as serious as possible, guys.
Yeah,
But if y'all
But
know us,
what
y'all,
part of self-care is laughing?
so we
me-
just gonna jump right into it then because
Yeah.
what I said
I feel like part of self-care is laughing.
there you go.
So what is your definition?
That's why I said we just jump right into it. Her definition, part of.
So I think my definition is just taking the best care of myself.
And what does that look like?
I actually just did I did a self-care for 30 days.
Oh,
And,
She ain't invite us over.
right.
That was
Ain't invite us,
way-
ain't
that
told-
was back- That was back.
ain't told-
January.
ain't told us
So-
nothing.
Did we know her in January, February?
Yeah, but still.
We ain't heard about it.
The
This is the
fuck?
first. This is the first that we hearing about this 30 days of self care,
But it's
And
not
here we
like
are- and here
can't
we
do but
are
30 more.
and
Matter
we in the
fact,
middle of
this is a
May.
good way for us to do that. So we should start that June 1st. Thank you.
Girl,
4 months later.
Answer the damn question.
Okay, so what did I do during the 30 days of self-care is that I started me a skincare regimen because I as I'm getting older, I wasn't taking care of my skin properly. So I made sure that every day I did my skincare regimen
Mhm.
head to toe. I also
I'm sorry to interrupt. What is that? What is that? You said head to toe. So what does that look like for you?
So what I did was I went and I found the products that work best for my skin.
Mhm.
And so that was, cleansing,
Mhm.
priming, moisturizing, all of those
Okay,
things.
so you like giving yourself a facial, different body wash? Like, is that what you're saying? You said head to toe.
It's a
So I'm
skincare
And then
curious.
I started doing the dry brushing. I started doing that, and then because I'm being honest, I was quick to jump in these clothes and I put my lotion on. Like
I'm like, I think
Just
that was all
You
of
walk
us.
around here ashy.
Yes.
for real.
It's because you light skin.
And
And
is.
it's
Yeah.
terrible. So
Now.
I'm like, I have to take better care of my skin. So so I started doing that. Daily affirmations
Dope.
that I started doing. So I have them on the mirror in my bathroom. So I
I'm
would do
gonna
those
have to start. I
affirmations.
still have those affirmations from A Seat at the Table, the
Mhm.
holiday edition. Ain't cracked it open yet.
Well, now is the time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would take a day just for me because y'all know I'm quick to I run all over the place, do everything
Mhm.
for everybody, and I was just like, on this day, I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm laying in the bed because that's one thing I don't do. I'm
Reserving
always
time
up
for
and
yourself,
out by
prioritizing you.
7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, nope, don't call me. Like I don't even want to talk to you. Like from this time to this time, call me afternoon on this day because I'm trying to just rest.
I love that.
Setting
you know.
boundaries.
Right.
period.
Yeah. So I started resting more, journaling,
Mhm.
listening to like empowering and positive podcasts.
So not ours.
Yes, I did. We still
So-
empower and laugh every time like I wasn't there.
Y'all crazy. Like you wasn't sitting right here
So
with us.
funny. Then of course prayer, meditation. So those are like some of the main things that I did. And
So
then just
super.
laugh. And I did I limit myself on social media like TikTok, because TikTok for real will take all your time.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
It's a-
about TikTok.
So
I mean, I don't have TikTok, but I've heard that it's a rabbit hole. Like,
that's why it's called TikTok. It'll take your time. So I limited.
Is that why it's called TikTok?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I limited
I'm too
my
old for
amount
that.
of time on there. Just like I just wanted
Slow.
to feed myself positive things.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a negative thought, I was, like turn it around. Because I think that sometimes what we forget is like we want to be good at everything. We're not good at everything. So instead
Ooh,
of
say that,
is-
okay?
we
Because
not. So
I
instead of
for sure
focusing-
struggle with like trying to be
yeah, we're not.
perfect in every way.
Well,
Like,
we're not, and that's okay. So
Yeah.
then you focus on what you are good at. Make that what's most important. Like, okay, if you're not good at this, fine, but you're great at this. So then work on that and improve, continue to improve yourself in that area.
That's dope. What about
So-
you, Denise?
So self-care for me is kind of like what she said, prioritizing myself, because like her, I'm always up and out and doing something, whether I'm just, out running errands for myself or for my mother, doing something for somebody else. I'm just always out doing something.
Mhm.
And it's not necessarily that, I don't like it, because I do like helping people, but I have to learn to put me first. Like it's still okay to help people, but like you said, setting boundaries and actually sticking to those boundaries, because I have said on occasion, like, okay, well, on Sunday, I'm gonna relax. I'm not gonna do anything. I get up and go to church, go to brunch, and then after that, I'm like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna cook, and I have all these plans in my
The fact that
mind.
Denise cook is, I'm still baffled by that.
I have all these plans in my mind, but then something happened. I see something I want to do, or somebody call me. Well, let's
Mhm.
do. Well, what do you think about? Okay, sure, let's go.
Bitch, I feel attacked.
Don't.
Well, I think we have to understand that if we're not healthy, how can we help other people?
That
How
and
can
what's
we be
funny
healthy
what's
for
funny is
other
I
people?
would tell my grandmother that all the time, because she was the type of person that was always up helping somebody, and I would be on her like, okay, so while you're out doing everything for everybody else, have you drank your water today?
Right.
I'm like, how can you think about it? Just exactly what you said. How can you help others and you're not helping yourself?
Mhm.
You taking care of somebody else, but you need to take care of yourself though. So yeah,
Absolutely.
it's funny how we can
Yeah.
say we can give each other advice, give other people advice, but then when it's time to take our own advice, it's like
Right.
we don't hear it.
Yeah, I was never good at taking care of myself, but me and my sister had this conversation, and we kind of tapped in and figured out where it came from. So it's something that came from my mother, because like on Saturday mornings, my mother would be up doing all this kind of stuff. And so she would kind of put it in us like, if you're not doing anything, then you're lazy.
Mm.
So I think I do stuff because I don't want to be lazy, you know. And me and my sister had that conversation, and we like, but we're not being lazy. We're really just taking care
Yeah.
of ourselves. That's
Absolutely.
okay to take care of yourself. But she just put that in us so much that we should always be doing stuff. We should always be
It's always
doing.
something to do.
And it's,
Yeah.
and that's not
Yeah.
really
And I feel like that's a thing from that generation, that
Yeah,
because they were
definitely.
always up doing stuff, especially getting up on Saturday mornings and cleaning the house. Like that's
for sure.
that's a thing. Like I can clean my house.
Anita Baker and fucking Pine.
Right.
Anita Baker pie sauce.
Like I can clean my house at any time. I don't have to get up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning, open up all the windows and be cleaning baseboards. I don't have to do that.
Right.
Like
Cleaning
I can.
baseboards is crazy.
No, my mom made us scrub walls, and I did not know how
we
to
did
use
too.
a mop until I was 17, because we couldn't use a
Oh.
mop.
Moving
get
right
on my-
along.
I had to get on my hands and knees. I'm serious. Like I didn't know. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I get that though. I think for me, my level of self-care has elevated, and it took what's the right word? Training, self-training.
Yeah, for sure.
Because before it used to be like, oh, I'm self-care Saturday or self-care this day. It was mani pedis. It was going to the mall. It was.
But that can be what self-care looks like to you, though.
Right.
And in that part of my life, that's what it was. But for me, the elevation came when I was. I noticed how hurt I was. Like it was a lot of my friends would be like, "Oh, you're so mean," and "Oh, you're so this," and I had to do a lot of self-reflecting. So I had to know what real self-care was for me. So it went from the medi petties and going shopping and buying myself stuff, and for me, that no longer serves me. That type of self-care is like, oh, okay, I can do that any given time, but that also came with discipline and my finances being better. I didn't have to wait for a particular day or holiday to celebrate me. So now my self-care is mind, body, and spirit.
Okay.
So I'm making sure that I have a wall, and I have all of these affirmations on them. I don't know how many journals. I go to therapy. I'm making sure that when I take my baths, I make sure I time out at least an hour because I'm doing the bath. So I got the wine and I got the candle. Like I'm taking that time to reflect. I do solo dates. I got from Maya Galore on Instagram. No, not Instagram. She's on Instagram, but she's also on YouTube. The solo dates.
Yeah, I do that.
I just and I had to tell myself, like, you have to get up, get dressed, get as fine as you want to be, because dating myself is a form of self-care for me. Making sure that I am loving me where I am and where I want to see myself, and setting realistic goals. And I think it's weird to say out loud, but one of the things that I've done is gaining more confidence. Like I think I'm confident out to the world, but my self-esteem hasn't always been where it needs to be. So I would literally sit in front of the mirror, no makeup, no hair, like naked, just me in the mirror and just loving on every bit of me. And that has been the best form of self-care, because it's Tommy, don't turn coming up. But that has been literally like my best form of self-care, just prioritizing myself, loving me, and not just, like I said, shopping. It has to be the physical. I don't eat the best, but I set goals. Like I am not eating pork. I'm not eating beef. I have to get more vegetables. I have to do more water, which still ain't the best because clearly I put some.
But it's a work in
some shit in
progress.
there.
I
But
mean,
you know
like
I set
just
those.
so maybe you
intentional goals.
drink 1 bottle today, 2 bottles tomorrow. Like, and then even if on Wednesday, Thursday you back to 1 bottle, okay, we'll start over then. I mean, it's okay. It's a work in
And
progress.
therapy.
Yeah. Oh, child.
Therapy is a form of self-care because I get to
Release.
unload everything.
Okay.
and I get to get someone's feedback who I can trust, but I don't feel judged.
Mhm.
Right.
And like y'all both said, I set those boundaries and I don't care who I piss off. My mama, my son, my friends, I don't care. I am setting these boundaries because it's what I need. I've had to tell myself 1,000 times no is a complete sentence, even if
Ooh.
it's just because I don't fucking want to.
Right.
And
You don't
there's
need a
nothing wrong
reason.
with that.
Right. You
So-
don't need a reason. Like you said, no is a complete sentence. I don't have to know because you don't have to explain yourself.
Just fucking no.
That's something that I stopped doing. I'm not explaining myself. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it.
And I ain't clearing up no rumors. Believe whatever
Yeah.
the fuck you want to believe.
Right. I agree. I agree with that. Have you noticed that when you do the self-care, do you feel like you draw different people to you now that you feel like you've loved on yourself and kind of
Do you feel like a different spirit drawn to you?
I have had people tell me my complexion is different. Like you glow different, or there's something different about you. I've noticed a lot of people that was around me that are no longer around me. But I wouldn't say that it's different people. I feel like the circle of people that I have around me, we're all elevating. So we're all on
Period.
that same journey, which means that we're all supposed to be around each other. Because
Yeah.
if I'm growing and the people around me ain't growing, that means that there's something wrong with the soil.
Yeah.
Right? Like
absolutely.
we all should be elevating at the same time. So I think the people around me are growing and elevating with me. They're healing. So we're all on the same journey. But the ones that you know how we all be saying that prayer, like, God, if it ain't from you, take it away from me.
Mm-hmm. He didn't took it away.
I ain't look back. I ain't
Listen.
turned into no pile of salt.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
And that's just that on that.
And that's just that on that. So Tommy, what does self-care look like for you?
Rubbing his little crusty feet together.
Starting a fire.
I have beautiful
Lord
feet.
Jesus, it's a power.
One,
Do you get pedicures?
I do.
Oh, that's dope. We should go together. Like all of us.
like you and I.
D.N.R.T. Like us as a group.
He said you and I
Like us as a group.
Why you scrunch up your face like that though? You don't want to go to get pedicures with us?
I know I would get a pedicure with y'all. I'll be loving on her, and she just does not love back. So I don't know what that would. I don't know what that would feel like to go out and have a pedicure with someone who does not reciprocate the love. But anyway, my self-care is staying away from Rufia.
That's probably a good idea though.
And I'll be fine.
He said, "That's it." No,
That's probably a really good idea though.
Literally, my newfound self-care mentally is painting, painting and drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably recognize that I'll be drawing while y'all sitting here. And I think I've said to y'all, I've known that that's been a focus for me. Like even when I was in school, so like I listen and pay attention closer when I'm doing something with my hands.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
That's
very
a fact.
attentive. I'm very attentive when
Yeah.
I'm drawing. and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy because
That's
that was
a fact.
something my therapist told me that something that I need to get back into doing. If y'all been in my house, a lot of paintings in my house,
Yeah.
stuff that I've done.
Mhm.
So yeah, I need to get back into painting.
you artistic?
Sometimes.
So what I hear is that we
I am
having a
too.
D.N.R. painting sip.
can't
I like how you said
draw, but I
D.N.R.
D.N.R.T.
can. I
painting
saw
sip.
something.
He
Tommy
like-
Tommy
he
is
like
our
you-
artist.
He said,
Tom-
"You bitches
Tommy
is
is
trying
the-
to kick me out."
Tommy is actually the
fucking
instructor.
artist out.
right.
Tommy is the instructor because I don't know how to paint for shit.
Yeah, I'm an artist, but not like that type of I can't.
Yes, you
do
are.
all
If you
stuff.
are, you cannot exclude artistry from your arsenal. You are an artist.
I think
I'm
all.
an artist, but I'm saying I can't.
You
My
can't.
artistry
Yes,
is
you can.
different.
I think
Okay,
I've
I
actually
can.
used.
You know, people like that be
Art,
like,
yes, I can.
if you can write, you can draw.
If you can write your name, you can draw. Yeah, you know what? All of y'all at one point like to draw, color, and paint. And at one point, maybe about 9-10 years old, you decided that you weren't that good at it, and you stepped away. And then other people who did, they kept on, and their craft got. Everybody
yeah.
has the same kind of skill level, and then all of a sudden, it's just your interest level just goes away.
I've
Okay.
used art
Yeah.
therapy with trying to connect with Tyler before. He just didn't want to talk, so I had got I think it was like 10 canvases. And I was just like, just start. He was like, I don't want to do this or I can't do this. So I played like calming music and I just started painting. And then his paintings elevated. Like they went from being very dark and just like random to very particular and more
Okay.
lighthearted. So I think art therapy is
So
really,
you're
really
also
great.
teaching your son self-care.
Right.
When I can get him to actually fucking do it.
I mean, it's
That's
a work in
okay.
progress. Just like the bottle of the water, it's a work in progress.
So
I just know my brain is very, very active. It's overactive, and I have to.
You got
focus
ADHD?
on- I do.
Hmm.
I do.
How do you
So-
is that like art therapy? Is that like your main thing?
I have found actually that and music, but
Okay.
it's sometimes together.
Because Tyler is drumming.
Mm-hmm.
So I had read this article where they said, you know how in school, like if you're doodling, they'll yell at you,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're, in a meeting, you're doodling. It actually helps you focus better.
Yep.
You're actually focusing more on what's going on around you.
Mm-hmm.
That helps you think better. And I don't know why people don't know
There
that.
is one of the art teachers that I used to work with. I went to a meeting once. It was an all-day workshop, and she was there. I was like, "What are you doing here?" And she had the whole wall full of paper. Her job was to visually take notes. It's her business. Like she's taking visual notes on the whole entire conference. So you go back and look at everything that she had drew and put. And it was not. It's more than just words, just images and all kind of stuff. But it was actually everything that was being said.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Is that
cool?
Now correct? I know he gonna correct me if I'm wrong, but what does the people call it in the courthouse that when they have to? Like, they
I
have
know
to take the
what you're
notes, and then you had a person that draws.
Stenographer.
Is that?
That's the one who actually is
one doing
typing up
notes.
the notes.
But they do. But I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
in,
I know,
in court they
yeah.
have two different ones. Like
Right.
they had a person that
the
take
sketch
the note.
artist.
Sketch
Yeah.
artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's so.
Yeah, that's a different kind of skill.
That is. That's pretty dope.
What is a form of self care that you have tried that you would like to toss away?
To toss
Or,
away?
or something that you like. It was like, oh, this is probably a good idea, and it just didn't work for you, but it might be good for someone else.
I don't think I have anything that I tried that I didn't necessarily like because I find myself like I'm a creature of habit.
Mhm.
So I don't like people will like have to force me to change because I'm just a creature of habit. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm used to doing it this way. So why would I change? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, well, you should try. I don't want to. I've been doing it this way. I'm okay.
You don't ever hang out with Aziza?
What?
She know what that means.
I know exactly what that means.
Aziza will have you try some shit.
Then
Okay?
I need to hang out with Aziza. Come on,
Apparently we
Aziza.
all do, okay?
Aziza
Come
is
on,
the-
Aziza. I love her so much.
I nicknamed. That's how she got the nickname
The bully.
Zebo.
love her.
Zebo. But now I've changed it because she is still Zebo, but she is more of a business bully. Like I can say that, oh, I got this idea and whatever, and she will turn it into a business. So I now call her my business bully. But Aziza will have you try some shit. And it'd be like, you know what, that ain't so bad. Screaming was a form of therapy. Like I would lock myself into dark spaces and scream, but then I also realized that was also a trigger. Being enclosed into dark spaces.
Okay.
So I was doing more trauma.
That's how I was about to bring that up.
I was causing more trauma on myself because I wouldn't leave out feeling lighter. I would be feeling more triggered and scared than anything.
Okay.
But for some people that works. Just being able to scream and just let it out and whatever. So
Yeah, I don't think I've tried anything that I didn't think worked. I mean, I struggle with meditation. I don't know how to do that.
So I did try that. It was suggested to me right before my
I don't know
event
how to
because I was like highly stressed about my event because that goes back to wanting to be perfect, wanting everything to go right. And
well,
it
don't
was
ask my
suggested-
opinion.
I did already. And it was suggested to me like, listen, at this point, it's day of. Everything that you've done beforehand is done. At this point, whatever happens now is out of your control. And the person was just like, after you get off work, but before you start running around for the event, just take 10, 15 minutes and meditate. I tried it, and I don't think I was really focused because my mind was still going a mile a minute about what I had to do after this meditation.
Mhm.
But I won't say that it was terrible. I would try it again. I think I would probably do better with guided meditation.
Mhm.
I would like to try that just because then I'm listening to somebody else, and whether it's in a group session or whether it's just a one-on-one session, it's just it's more guided. It's not just me finding something on YouTube that says meditation.
Right.
So that kind of brings me to Blue. She does sound baths. And
Oh yeah.
Aziza, when she said, I was like, I'm not getting in no fucking bath with y'all. Like, I didn't know
Oh my
what
God.
the hell she was talking about, but I was like, bro, this is fucking weird. But when I went, like, from the door, she had it set up, like everything in there, like the smell, the lightings, like everything was set for us. It was very intentional, and the sound bath was amazing. Like, I would do it again. I would definitely do it, and it really, it calmed me. It
Well, let's
allowed
do
me to
it.
release some
I
things
think
that
we
I
should try all
didn't
those
know.
things.
Absolutely.
It
Was y'all
literally
naked?
No.
Okay.
Clearly, he does not know what a sound bath is either.
I suggested we all try it though. Yeah,
I mean,
it was dope.
No, it's
I seen it. It was on I don't know if y'all watch Brett Loves Judy.
Oh no,
I'm not watching that.
I would
They,
like to.
they
I
just
just
did a sound bath on there
I
too,
just
and it
can't
was
get
it was
with
really dope. I definitely am going to try it again.
Well, let's do it.
So we got the
Rage
Smash,
Room.
yep,
Yeah.
Smash on Rage Room and
Yeah, I'd probably
the
do
sound
that right
bath.
about now.
Yeah, I think that was. I didn't think so. I'm a person where it's like, if I say I don't like it, I'm gonna try to fight it. But there was no resisting the calmness and the stillness and the.
Right.
It was so perfect.
Do you think that it could be too, like, as you speaking, I'm thinking of like religion will sometimes stop us from that, because you know how it's like, as Christians we shouldn't be
Right.
doing those things.
Meditation and
exactly
stuff like
what I
that, and
was
yoga. But
thinking
no,
about.
because I would say for me, my religion comes from tradition, from the things that I grew up and how my grandmother would do things. So that my religion is more based on tradition. I'm more spiritual. I just don't take everything that everybody says.
Understood.
So
I
I
100%
didn't
get
I didn't
that.
think anything about the sound bath. It was just me being me and being
just
stubborn. Like,
just resisting. Like
I don't know what this is, but I ain't doing it.
yeah,
And I was sitting in there, but the energy and everything else was so perfect. It was just like, this is like, I was able to let out everything. And I think we all had our, like, even afterwards, she kind of asked us, like, well, what sound stood out to you? And then she would tell us what that means or which colors, because each bowl is a different color and it has a different sound and stuff like that. And she was basically saying, like, she start off going one way, but the room and the energy would show her
it's shifting.
I'm
way
like,
to go. Okay.
what?
That's nice.
Like, it was so dope. It was so dope. So yeah, I think it's something. I also got into crystals recently. I have crystals in my bedroom. And I'm not one of those people who, I'm not gonna call them weird.
No, brother.
I'm trying to bring. I'm not. I've run into people. I said I'm not calling them weird.
You just did.
Anyway, I ran into this lady and she asked me about crystals, and I'm like, oh, I just started buying them and stuff like that. I'm just starting to get into them, and I'm very particular about things that I touch, especially when it comes to crystals. She pulled so many out of her boobs. And she was like, this one needs to be close to my heart. This one has to be, this one aligns my chakras, and this one, this and that. And it was just like, I don't like wearing a bra. And you got 29 crystals like concealed in your titties. Like, yeah, I think that's unnecessary. But I do have a couple, and in my bedroom, that's my sacred space. So I have elephants are a thing of mine. So I do have elephants in there. I have positive thing. Like, everything in my room is something that's positive. There's nothing negative that you will find in my room. I have it's I can't think of what it's called. It's like a stock of cards that I got from Five Below, and it says like you just pull one every day, and some of them have like different things, different sayings on them, and some of them have
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
where you can write something. Today I'm feeling this, and that has been, helpful for me.
Yeah,
And then just having an accountability partner. Somebody
That helps.
because I was supposed to be checking in with somebody every day, and they checked the hell out of me because I didn't.
Period. Okay. I
Yikes.
love that energy.
I was like,
Well,
okay.
that's what it's about.
I mean, it definitely because
I mean, we could be each other like accountability partner, but I feel like y'all be ignoring me in a group chat and shit.
Oh,
So
man.
don't say y'all.
Man,
Don't
y'all,
it'll probably be me, but work.
Y'all.
I only ignore
I just
you
Don't be
in our single in the groups. I text back.
because I just can't. My,
yeah, you're both. I feel like both of y'all jobs are
my
actually very
job is
demanding.
Wow, they just wow.
Both your jobs are-
My
I
job should be
really-
demanded, but
So I'm literally like from I can't even get in the door before it's
Popping off the
it's all day.
chain.
And by the
Yeah.
time I go home, I'm not answering nothing. I'm laying down because they didn't drain me.
yeah, I've had that too. And I also have to remind myself that my work hours are 8 to 4. Set boundaries with my job as well, and that is because
Well, I don't have. I ain't gonna lie. I don't have boundaries because I'm the boss, so I have to.
You have
be
to
there
take
for
on everything.
whatever. Any emergency, I'm getting called.
and
I'm
that's
the boss.
I think that's a good thing about my job, even though I am pretty much a one-man operation. My boss is very clear. I'll be like, oh my God, this is stressing me out. He'd be like, do what you can. What you can't do will be here tomorrow.
That's how I feel about my job.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
get
going
that.
to
Listen,
overstress myself and worry about whatever I don't get done today. It's going to be here tomorrow, and if not, somebody else can do it because I'm not.
listen, I yarned the other day and he was like, tired? Sounds like a 4 p.m. day to me. And I was like,
But that sounds like somebody frying chicken, though.
you see, I look like that.
Oh, did it?
Or maybe I'm just hungry.
Oh my
But
God.
literally, he'd be like, go home. You are scheduled till 4 p.m. If you know me, I will go in at 7:30. I will stay until
I know you say
5,
5:30.
5:30.
Yeah.
he'd be like, he's text me and be like, go home.
You get
I can
overtime or you
tell
salary?
Hmm?
You salary or you get overtime for that?
time and a half, sometimes double pay.
Oh, I would be there saying too.
But he
But
literally
money ain't always good though. Like if you're draining yourself, you're
Mhm.
draining your energy. So
I know
you got
when
the-
to cut it off.
you got the
But-
money, but then your mental is stressed out.
Moneybag Yo said we gotta hustle all summer because my birthday in October.
Man.
I just looked at my wrist. I got time today.
And even
The
if I'm
good
not doing no
thing-
work, I'm still getting paid.
For me, like, I got a full team now, and oh my God, they
See, and
so amazing. Like
you,
I'm not at work right now. They've been holding it down.
you would have been at work still.
No, I'm saying I haven't worked this week.
Oh,
Oh, you haven't worked this week? Oh, because you were sick.
Yes.
she said that
I
like
can't
she ain't
go back
believe
to
you.
work
Oh,
till
because you was
Thursday.
sick.
I didn't say it like
No, I can't go
that.
back to
It did sound like
Thursday.
that.
Oh, what? He said like
Oh,
because you
yeah.
was
Oh,
sick.
Oh yeah. 'Cause you
Oh
was sick.
yeah, I
If I
remember.
didn't want to get admitted. If I didn't want to get admitted, then they told me that. I need to
Yes,
stay
I'm
home.
glad. So the ER
She
doctor
trying to
tells
clean
you
it up.
that. Period.
So they let me go home as long as I promised.
You know
I
what?
would
You
lay
really
down
ain't
till
shit.
Thursday. This is the only place I've been.
Period. I love that for you. It's about damn time.
I don't trust it.
Lizzo said Lizzo concert tonight. She said it's about damn
I
time.
love Lizzo.
I still don't trust Denise. Oh, so the doctors told you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You really ain't shit.
'Cause
Just
everybody-
echo what Tommy said. You really ain't shit.
Everybody knows somebody that make doctors excuses.
I promise I didn't make no doctor. I'm not that person. I'd rather be at work. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm laying down is not my thing. I'm not trying to lay down.
Yeah, I agree. But I still don't trust her because she didn't believe half of the shit you just said.
I did though. I was having a genuine conversation with my sister until your ass stepped
Look at
in.
Tommy. He like,
That's only because you.
I ain't been
That's
here all
only
week.
because you
Oh,
put
yeah,
doubt in his
'cause you
mind.
was sick.
That's how you said he was
I
like.
remember because you was sick.
Oh yeah, you did say you had to go.
So,
To
so
the
now y'all
ER.
double teaming me. Tommy, I thought you was on my side.
I am. I was laughing.
Exactly. You was laughing with the reckless one.
Oh man.
Reckless?
Reckless
I'm reckless.
sometimes.
I'm pretty sure I introduced myself as the nice one.
Okay,
I am nice.
you couldn't even say that without
I
stuttering.
am nice. I am.
All right,
You don't think so?
it's not what they call you. It's what you answer to.
Who the fuck gave him buttons? I admit it. I'm not nice to Tommy, but to me that is self-care because I'm getting.
Oh,
things
I
done.
got one for you. That's you.
We was just on the same team.
That just lasts for a second.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's
But
awesome.
honestly, getting things off your chest is a form of self-care.
It
100%
is. It is.
Some people say that I'm mean. Some people say I'm brutally honest. I say motherfuckers are sensitive. I say
think
what
it's that.
comes.
I definitely think people are
Sensitive.
overly
I'm
sensitive.
tired of people and they little.
You got to
I don't
walk
have
on
time for
eggshells
that.
around
I'm
people.
just-
Got to
Y'all
watch
ever
what
had
you
y'all throat
say.
chakra close up? Like that shit is uncomfortable. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I've been in places where I felt like I needed to cry out or say something or whatever, and I'm trying to hold
But you
it in.
couldn't because
Some
you
people
felt
say
like
in church they call it clenching the spirit, but like you will feel like a knot in your throat. I'm not doing it. I'm saying what I need to say. I've gotten better at my delivery sometimes, but I say what I need to say, and I don't apologize for that.
right, and you shouldn't because I said what the fuck
Yeah.
I said.
That's how I am at work. Like the tenants, they think I'm mean, but I'm like, I don't have time to babysit y'all. It's 390 y'all is one of me, and I gotta figure out how to be nice, say stuff nicely. Like you didn't pay your rent.
That was as
Right.
nice as
Like,
it was
what
going
am
to
I
get.
supposed
You
to
still
say?
have a place to stay.
You get it all in your chest.
I'm just saying, what am I supposed
Right,
to
what am-
say?
yeah.
Like you didn't pay your rent.
You owe us.
You owe me money. Like
Right.
how much nicer can I see you and your man won't stop fighting? Like what you want me to say?
Right, like you said. How nicely can I put it? The facts are the facts. Like,
Yeah, I'm not.
what you want me to
I
say?
don't. I'm not doing it. So yes, I do agree that getting things off your chest is part of self care. Why hold it inside?
It
Because
is
it's really
crippling.
destroying you.
Oh, I'm trying. Okay, let me not. So recently, I finally had that conversation with my mom, and it was such a fucking relief. It wasn't what I thought. It wasn't what I expected. It was so much more. And having that conversation, like the amount of weight that was released was
Mm-hmm.
the biggest form of self care. And
For sure.
I did it out of anger. Like I was pissed. Like,
Mhm.
and I probably was disrespectful. I probably was because I was like, I don't care what you're doing. I need you at my house within the next fucking 10 minutes. Like, get here. Like, come in, sit down. And she was like,
I'm the mama and not you.
no, she was just, but she was concerned. Like,
Yeah, like
what?
something. She
Like,
knew,
where-
like,
what
something was
happened,
Is
wrong.
like-
Tyler okay? Are you okay? Like she was concerned, like what's going on? I'm like, just come in and sit down. Like, here's a bottle of water, here's some tissue. Like she was genuinely concerned, but having that conversation, as hard as it was, and I was able to get everything off my chest from start to finish. That
You needed that
was-
healing.
You did.
She needed it,
Yeah.
and I
for
didn't know.
sure.
She was like, I knew it was something, but I didn't know
But
what.
you told her everything from
Absolutely, from beginning to end.
Okay.
And I guess in the midst of me thinking that I say stuff sometimes and I'm saying it to other people, or I'm saying it in my head, or I'm saying it but she didn't understand what I was saying, or I'm only partially saying it because I'm getting frustrated. A lot of things that I thought she knew, she did not know. So that was a form of care for me. Like it was like, okay, I felt so much better. And I talked to my therapist about it, and she was like, okay, sis, because I need to see, because we need to work through this. So it was, since then,
Yes,
our
I love
relationship has
that.
been like super, super good. Like that was her Mother's Day card. I didn't care what it said, but it was just like, thank you for believing me. And she was like, can I have a hug? All right.
Now you doing
Now
too
you
much.
pushing it. No.
Hey, Loki, I
Don't.
gave my mom her Mother's Day card today, and on
Today.
today we was together all weekend.
So
And
why you didn't give it to her over the weekend?
because I ran out the house and left it at home.
The fuck.
You irritate. But the front of the card said something about like I love it when people say you look just like your mama.
You love it when I say
Oh,
that?
that's cute.
And so then she read the card. The inside, I don't even remember what the inside of the card said, but that was specifically why I picked that card.
Mhm.
On the outside, it say, "I love it when people say you look just like your mama." And so she read the card. And she was like, "Oh, come here, give me a all right now. Don't touch me. Watch out now. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, okay, I love you too. Watch out."
If
I
y'all
wish
don't
I
hug
could
your
give my
mamas, I'm
mama
gonna
a
chop y'all
hug.
in your throat.
Right,
I'm
I'm with you. I'm like,
I
wish I could.
I
No,
always,
'cause I'm
I
not
always,
doing
I
it.
actually
All
always hug my mama.
Although
I'm like,
I
I
do.
actually always hug my mama.
I do
but-
be trying to fight Tyler because he don't want to give me hugs, but still, she can. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want no hug. I feel like the last hug we gave each other, well, she gave me, was good enough. That should last her for a couple of months. It was a
Not
really
for a
good
couple.
embrace.
You don't like hugs?
From a man.
Okay, so you like romantic hugs.
I like a hug from a man.
Okay.
And I like hugging Tyler because, they're my baby.
Two out of three of my daughters will hug me. My oldest don't hug me. She like you.
I almost fell off the couch when she asked me for the hug. Whoa.
Well, I was literally sitting right next to my mom, so she just kind of did one of these, grabbed me. I was like, whoa.
Well, I'll do that.
Whoa.
I'll just
Wait a
I like
minute now.
hugs.
I'll
They
take
make you
a
feel
hug.
better.
I hugged you when I came in because I was, I missed you. Don't expect it next time.
So next time you come in, I'll make sure I give you a man hug.
First, his face was scrunched up talking about pedicures. Now your face
Wait,
scrunched up talking
wait.
about a hug.
She snored. I don't want something.
Come here, Boothia.
He did. That nigga thought he was LL for 2 seconds.
I'll take good care of you. That's what a man's supposed to do.
It worked.
I know I just put it in.
Oh, y'all done choked me.
Them gunshots sound
Oh.
It was kinda
horrible.
slow.
That sound horrible.
Why is it going so slow?
So
Oh no, I'll switch it. Don't
Thank
worry.
you.
back to laughter as self-care.
Right. Like laughter
Like,
is
for real.
self-care.
I think I laugh a lot to keep from crying. Though,
I like
sometimes.
crying though. I'm a crier.
I
So-
laugh till I cry.
So what's
I'm a crier.
I laugh till I cry, but what's funny is I don't know if I've said this to y'all, but I've said this like on other occasions that I really be thinking my tear ducts broke because I'm not a crier. Like I be wanting that release sometimes, but I'm just not a crier.
I'm a crier.
Like
Mhm.
the last
But
before
you laugh till you cry all
yeah,
the time.
yeah. But as far as like emotional upset cry, I
Mm-mm.
don't
I
don't cry. Like the last before my grandmother's funeral, I can't tell you the last time I actually had a breakdown of like full-blown tears and like chest heaving. Like
Mm.
Crying is a way to take your soul through the laundry mag. Okay.
Seriously.
You're
I get
right.
it real good. Y'all heard me on the last podcast. All that.
Yeah.
I do it all.
But I mean,
And I be wanting that,
I had
but-
a hard cry recently, but
I'm sick of him and these
then I
gunshots.
said to myself,
You've been talking about gunshots all day.
but you're not gonna keep crying over this. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you had your cry, but you're not gonna keep crying about this.
So Duana said that, and I say she said it to me because when she said it, it was
it resonated with you.
like to me.
Sure, understand.
And I'm pretty sure I said this at the seat at the table as well. She said sometimes you got to give yourself, all right, go on, have your little 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Time
Yeah,
is up, sweetheart.
I heard that.
that's what I'm saying.
Get
And that's
to
what
it.
I did. And I'm like, that's
I mean,
it.
and sometimes it's that easy, and sometimes you just got to go through the motions.
And I feel like I won't say I don't give myself, I probably don't give myself time
Mm-hmm.
to just like sit there and release and whatever, because I'm always doing something. I'm distracting myself. But I feel like
Mhm.
even if like I don't journal often, but the last time I did journal, it wasn't, I felt emotions, but I didn't feel any emotions enough to cry. Like, so I'm just saying, like, I don't know,
Do you think
like,
there's like a defense?
it very well could be. It could be because, like stuff that was ingrained in us as children, not, and I feel like we say this more to our young men, don't cry, crying is soft or whatever like that. And I heard that going to like, those crocodile's tears don't mean nothing to me. What's crying gonna solve? Crying ain't gonna solve
True,
nothing.
true, yeah, I can see
I wish
that.
the fuck somebody
So-
would listen. Don't tell men not to cry, because when I get married, if or whatever, whoever is closest to him, if he does not have a tear, I'm not walking down the aisle. So you better have some mace, a finger to poke,
I cannot.
some
An onion
Might
or
be,
something.
something. Poke this motherfucker in the eye, because I'm gonna stand back there and be like,
You might be crying out of regret.
I don't care how he cry. I
Damn,
don't care
not
how he
regret.
cry. Whatever gotta happen, let it happen. If you gotta tase him, pepper spray, I don't
Not
care.
taste, pepper spray. Oh my god.
I don't care.
This
Do what
is
y'all need to do.
crazy.
Pain.
I'm not walking down
I mean,
the
you want
aisle.
what you want.
Tears is a must. I mean, don't be a
Don't be a kiss.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say
don't be
that.
crying on live and stuff. But that look pop good.
That's like the gun.
That was a BB gun.
What's the
Pew,
movie?
pew.
Little kids.
Pew pew
No, that's
pew
from,
pew.
what's the movie? Where he got the
Oh, Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
But the motherfucker.
I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with crying for men or women. I like me a man that can show emotion.
Yeah, for sure.
I do
The
too.
vulnerability is attractive.
Mm-hmm.
For some
It
people.
is.
Just saying. What's
The moral of the story.
the moral of the story is find what works for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
because
your self-care will
doesn't-
elevate
yeah.
or change as you change.
Self-care doesn't look the same to everybody. It
It's
won't
levels
feel
to
the
this
same.
shit.
Facts.
That's the moral.
Mhm.
Yep, that's the moral of the story. It's levels to this shit.
All right, y'all. What y'all pulling the plug on?
Letting other people control my emotions.
Oh,
That's what's up.
I'm pulling the plug on not setting boundaries. So not setting
okay.
boundaries. Now she gonna go all
No.
spiritual on us.
No,
like she
I
do
was just-
every
Right.
week.
She be
'Cause I
all
got some
super
things that
super
I-
deep and
Come
shit.
on.
No, I got some things I need to pull the plug on, but I know I'm not ready.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
But that
all
I'm
right,
like,
though.
but that's okay.
okay.
That's self-care. Acknowledgement is
Mhm.
self-care.
Agreed.
I am pulling the plug on not enjoying life because other people don't want to enjoy it with me.
Man.
Period.
You better say that
Okay.
again.
Because I'm learning from Denise. Denise be like, y'all don't want to go? All right, I'm out here.
Keep
So,
on going.
I'm learning to enjoy life even though people don't want to enjoy it with me.
Yes. I
That's
love that
good.
for you.
T.
Tommy.
I'm pulling the plug on not trying new things out of fear.
Ooh, I
Oh,
like it.
right.
That's good, Tommy.
At this point, we need to write all of these down because
that's
I
that
need
shit.
That's good.
right.
That's that shit. But, all right. Peace out, y'all.